Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
And I'm Kevin. This is O.H. Ingram River Aged Straight Bourbon. This bourbon just came out at the very beginning of January.
Hot off the presses.
So this isn't even, probably not even on shelves yet, I don't think. So we received a media sample of this bourbon, even though it's not even out yet. And
I feel privileged.
I'm super excited for this. This is the first time where we get to get media samples. This is really cool. So the O.H. Ingram started in 2020. Generally speaking, it's all MGP. So it's all sourced from Indiana.
Yes.
But the Ingram family is known for barges. Like they do shipping up and down the Mississippi and all that kind of stuff. And they decided to, well, what if you put a rickhouse on a barge?
Trademarked it.
It's patent pending. They have patented, so they actually have, it's not just Jefferson's where it goes, like they age it, they put it on a ship for some trip and it comes back. The whole time it's being aged in a barrel, it's sitting on a boat on the Mississippi. So you have the temperature changes, you have the water moving up and down.
It's constantly,
barometric,
it's constantly working.
It's moving constantly. So it hyper ages this whiskey fast, like it just hyper ages it. It gets more wood impact faster than if it were just sitting still in a land-based rickhouse. That's what they're known for. Like I said, they started in 2020. This is now their fourth release. This is their wheated bourbon. So if it is MGP, if you go on the MGP website, it's 51% corn, 45% wheat, and 4% malted barley.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is going to be super interesting. There is not an age statement on this, but it is straight whiskey. So it has to be at least 4 years old.
So yeah, just thinking about the temperature swings just going up and down the Mississippi and part of the Ohio.
Elevations and yeah, all of that. It's going to have.
So they're going all the way down to New Orleans and turn around coming back?
It doesn't actually have to move. Sometimes it's just moored in Ballard County, Kentucky.
Okay.
So right below where the Mississippi and I don't know what. Well, the Ohio and something else join up into the Mississippi. They're two contributaries. I think that's even the right word, contributory, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it's really where just north of the, it's like Kentucky, Illinois, and Missouri meet
up.
Really,
like all on that point.
It's probably southeast of St. Louis on the Kentucky side.
Right.
Yep.
So that's they. I think that the barge is mostly moored there. I don't really think they actually go up and down the Mississippi. I just think it's aged sitting on the Mississippi.
I would be, two sides of that. Okay, so if they keep it there, obviously this is probably what this is, but just think if they did go up and down.
There's pretty material weather changes in that, and sea level changes. Like you're coming down as you go through the Mississippi. Yeah, to sea level. It's kind of light. Little. I want to say ethanol, but it's not ethanol. There's almost maybe the barrel is showing up. Maybe.
Ooh, yeah. When you go from the top to bottom, you hit that bottom. Ooh.
Barrel or ethanol?
Ethanol for me.
I get a little caramel. I get some of those bourbon notes. It's a wheated bourbon, so.
Ooh, that's good. Very smooth.
Ooh, that does drink nice. 105 proof.
Doesn't drink like it.
No, that drinks really nice. Now, 45% wheat. kind of expect that.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to drink really nice. It's going to drink really smooth. A little bit of a warmth coming in the top of the throat, but not like all the way down. Just like a warmth.
I didn't. I got a little right here now.
Oh, it's sliding down for you.
Sliding down.
Okay.
But I get like some almond aftertaste. And a little vanilla. That's what I get.
I can see the vanilla. I get that char, like the char cream note, like a creme brulee type note. It's not super like brown sugar.
No, I don't get those kind of the
like
brown sugars
those
or like burnt
bourbon notes
or a heavy I don't even get a heavy caramel. to be
No.
honest with you.
I get maybe a little cinnamon in there, like or some kind of a baking spice.
It's much sweeter on the nose. Now I go back.
Yeah, it did. The nose actually opened up a lot coming back to it. That's solid. That's a nice whiskey. Got a good mouthfeel. Doesn't last long, but there's a nice mouthfeel to it. It's a pretty good. That's a pretty solid whiskey. All right.
So it doesn't move. It just says it's aged on the banks.
Okay, so it is more right there.
Just right there.
Okay. One, their webpage is good.
Okay.
Like a lot of information, very into like there's tidal charts on the website that update so you can see how much the water is just rising, so the boat is rising. There are all these kind of temperature differences. The fact that like it's in a ship. Well, the sun hits the ship heats up a lot.
Yep.
But when the sun goes down, the water pulls the temperature out of the ship a lot. So the temperature fluctuations inside the ship
Ages quicker.
are way bigger than the temperature fluctuations outside of the ship. There's a lot of really cool information, including a whole YouTube video on the process. So they are very proud of this process, and
Well, I would, I could see why they are. Just based
they
on
own it.
The price of when they hit the market.
they are not the cheapest whiskey for a brand new whiskey just coming out.
Well,
so
the first one was the white label.
White label
That was
the first one.
70.
Yeah, $70 some odd.
Yeah.
And then they released a rye, and they have
There's like a maroon label and something else.
I can't think of what the third one was. There was a rye. Oh, Flagship is the Flagship Bourbon. They released that. That's their most expensive one at 90-ish bucks.
Okay.
This is going to be 70.
Okay.
So back down to where the white label
I
was.
just thought initially, just like you're new to the scene.
Coming out hot.
Yeah.
You're coming out hot compared to where other whiskeys are priced.
Yeah. Like, obviously they're trying to recoup their.
They have some upfront investment.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, a barge is probably not cheap. So that'd be my guess. And building it and
Well, multiple. I mean,
right. I have no idea if it's one huge barge or a couple different barges.
multiple.
I get more fruit notes on the nose now. The nose opened up a lot. Yeah, I like the nose better. The nose opened up. The sweet, the fruit, though a lot more of that comes out. The ethanol came down a little bit.
Now.
There's some honey notes, a little floral. The oak is still there. I'm still not sold on if that neat note was the ethanol or the oak coming off of that, because I just assume there's a pretty solid barrel impact here.
There's much sloshing around, yeah.
I just got sweet. The palate, it's sweet. The spice came down a little bit. The baking spice note kind of came down.
I just got a heavy like cinnamon burst.
Did you? See, I lost it. I was getting that on the neat pour.
I could go either way on this one, with or without the water.
Yeah, I think it changes it. I can't say one's better or worse. It's just it does make it a little bit different. The finish is a little different too. I get more vanilla through the finish.
Yeah.
With the water. Very nice. Good bourbon.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see when this one officially hits the shelves.
Yeah.
How quickly it goes.
If it hypes up and sells out really quick or things like that.
I can already picture a couple locals that when they get their allotment, it'll be advertised on Instagram and
Probably
be gone.
Yeah, I would think so. I don't see that many OH Ingrams on the shelves. They're usually they move.
Yeah,
from
but
what
I
I
would
can
imagine
see.
that right now, the quantity's not really there.
No, I don't think you're probably right. It's probably not. It's not.
If you're getting something from them, you're probably getting a case, maybe 2.
At a store, yeah, probably something like that.
And I've only seen it at a handful. It's not everyone I go in, I see it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I agree with that one as well. And they're only on the shelves in 3 states: Kentucky, Tennessee, and Louisiana.
Which is weird. You'd think right where they are, they think they would be in Illinois,
Yeah, just
in Missouri.
yeah, but where they? I don't know. Do they bottle? I think they bottle in Owensboro. Is that this
It
one?
ain't too far south from there.
Yeah, bottled in Owensboro. So, right, that's Owensboro and Evansville are like pretty close, so easily should be in Indiana. And then it is available.
Juice is coming from Indiana, so you think
Right.
you.
It is available online in 14 different states, I think. So they're technically in 17 states total.
I wonder how much it costs online.
The white was $70.
Really?
Yeah,
You see most of those places,
it's not.
it's at least 10-15% higher.
I think their deal, the distribution deal, I don't know. It must be some kind of distribution deal. But when I went on there, it's C blocks or something like that, which they do a lot of. They do a lot of whiskeys. I actually get an email from them now. I don't remember signing up, but I get one. So they do a lot of single barrel picks under their own.
Okay.
Like they do the pick and then they release it on their network.
Well, this was a treat to
Get it early.
Get it early.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I see a bottle, I'm definitely gonna buy one.
This would not be a bad one to have on the shelf, and definitely a nod to in that little nod of appreciation.
Absolutely.
And I like the note. It's a good note.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's different than I'm trying to compare it to other wheaters. It's totally different than something like Maker's Mark. It's very it's very different than most of the other wheated whiskeys. It's interesting. I like it. It's a very different whiskey. Yeah, totally would grab a bottle. So, thanks for the media sample.
Yeah. No, this was a treat. I feel special for getting this ahead of the game.
Now I got to figure out how to get on more lists for things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
That's the next question mark.
Well, I have the white label.
Yep.
I know which one it is. I think that's the original that came
That
out.
is the original, I think just whiskey.
Okay.
I think the first one was just a whiskey.
I have that one, so we'll do that one on a
And
future episode. And
if things go right, I believe that I will be getting another media sample of both the rye and the flagship at some point in the next week or two.
I hope so. Because this one and even the OG is pretty
good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just
So
price is a little high.
I like the concept.
Yes.
So yeah, it is a little high, but for this one, I'll be willing to pay $70 for that.
It's a different profile.
Yeah. Well, again, we appreciate the sample. We hope you enjoyed the review. If you guys find this out on the shelf here shortly, again, most of our liquor stores here, when they get it, it's
going to move.
It's going to move. They get very limited quantity. So if you see it, I would highly recommend picking it up. So hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, we'd encourage you to hit the like button at the bottom of the screen.
And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that bell icon, get notified every time we put out a new episode. Let us know if you tried any of the other OH Ingram ones and what your thoughts are. Love to hear from you.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.